Greetings, fellow traveler. Welcome to another video. It's really hard to avoid saying the same thing. The same sort of, how are you? How you doing? I can see why people invent intros and outros. Holy moly, it was E3. I loved it. It was great. I love E3. I love watching E3. I love seeing all the trailers. It's an exciting time. I love seeing gameplay and finding out about new games. So this little episode is gonna be game centric, video game focused. Do you like video games? You probably like video games. Are you a gamer though? That's the question. Are you a gamer? Am I a gamer? Gamers. In this video, I decided to draw a little bit of fan art. It's mostly fan art. In fact, it's exclusively fan art. Death Stranding is a game that I'm super excited for. It looks trippy as hell. It looks weird as anything, like all Kojima games. I'm a big fan of Metal Gear. Although having said that, I listen to a lot of like gaming podcasts and stuff, and like one topic that is sometimes like people ask is like video game confessions and unpopular opinions and things like that on video games. And I will say that when I was like getting into games and when I was a kid, two games that took me ages to actually get into were Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time and Metal Gear Solid. I started those games about 4 or 5 times each, and I just couldn't get into them. Get past the Deku Tree, or I would just get into the first hangar in Shadow Moses, in the snowy bit in Metal Gear, and I'd just stop, and I would be like, nah, I'm not into this, I'm not having fun, and just took me forever to get into it. But anyway, looking at all the trailers for Death Stranding, I'm super hyped. It looks fun as hell. It looks so strange, like even the gameplay, it's kind of like confusing as to what you do. It just sort of looks like a weird, like exploratory, sandboxy kind of world that you're running around in, and that there's maybe a different dimension where it's all like oil and like smoke and stuff. Very strange. Very excited for it. Bit weird. In the last trailer, they showed some of the characters and some of the names. Little bit weird. Classic Kojima. Strange sort of female characters with odd, peculiar names. Little bit dodgy. Don't know what's going on there, but the game itself looks pretty cool. And also, just like the landscapes, the environment looks so cool. I just love like the plains of rocks and grass and like the mist. It's very, very cool, very atmospheric. So I thought I'd turn it into some pixel art. Do some pixel art fan art. You know how I like to do that. You know how you like to watch that. It's a bit of fun, innit? Turning something that's like super CG, highly rendered, 4K graphics, and turning it into some pixel art. It's a fun time. I hope you enjoy. And then towards the end, I just sort of started doodling some like E3 highlights for me. Starting with Keanu Reeves being in Cyberpunk 2077. That was one of the funniest and coolest bits of E3, and I'm super excited for Cyberpunk 2077. The Witcher 3 is incredible, so I'm sure this will be. I'm totally down for playing a shooter RPG. That sounds super rad. Obviously, Pokemon and holy shit, Breath of the Wild sequel. They look incredible. It made me want to draw some more Legend of Zelda fan art. I did a little bit of a doodly scribble of like just Link and Zelda in the dungeon. I don't know. It kind of always felt like Breath of the Wild was like a Legend of Zelda game done by Studio Ghibli. So the idea of a sort of darker sequel to that game is super exciting. It's just cool that they're gonna sort of stay in that same universe with that same design. And I'm hyped. It looks super cool. All I want is like there's a creature that like Zelda's riding on with all their like weapons and items and things like that. And it made me think that's like awesome. I just want a traveling Zelda game where it's like you're this sort of nomadic I know like all Zelda games are about exploring and stuff, but just that shot of them like traveling made me want a sort of game where there's like a big pilgrimage that you're making. Gave me big like Lord of the Rings slash Princess Mononoke vibes. Then of course seeing Pokemon gameplay was really cool. The trailer was a bit like short, but the gameplay in Treehouse Live was pretty cool. And I just really loved the design for the water gym leader. She looked badass, super cool, super cute, so I had to draw her too. Also, I'm not a big fan of Dark Souls, but the idea that George R. Martin is helping writing a new sort of Dark Soulsy game, that was pretty exciting. But then the only other highlight of E3 for me was just the presenter for one of the new Bethesda games, Ghostwire, I think. She was hilarious and super funny and cute and it was just, that was a comedy moment. What with that and Keanu Reeves, there was some great on stage moments at E3. I'm not really happy with the picture of Keanu Reeves that I did. I spent ages doing a digital drawing, and then I sketched out a line drawing. Neither of them are very good, but you know, you get what you're given. You get what you're given. You can't. Not every drawing's gonna be a 10 out of 10. I hope you know that, especially not with me. But yeah, I'm working on a tutorial video. I'm not sure how long it's going to be. I'm not sure how long a good tutorial would be, because my initial one that's really bad, but for some reason my most viewed video is like 5 minutes long, and I feel like that's maybe partly why it's being viewed a lot of times. But yeah, I'm not too sure. I feel like I've gone on a bit too long in this new one, so it might be up to like 10 minutes, but who knows. So I'm working on that, working on a tutorial video. I've done some jungle nomad drawings, so I'm sure I'll do a video for that. And then yeah, I've got a new big list of potential drawings to do. But yeah, all is well here. I'm keeping on. Still working on the little video game thing. Making some sprites and making some backgrounds, but basically I'm just thinking about new stuff to do. I played and completed Abzu the other day. That was pretty cool. But I've just been sort of playing Apex a bit. It's a pretty good shooter. It's the only sort of battle royale game that I've gotten into. I'm not that great. I used to be back in the Halo 3 Modern Warfare 2 days. I was a pretty good shooter guy, but now I'm less good. My aging hands don't work as well as they used to. There's not much else that I am gonna update you on, or I can update you on. I hope you're doing all right out there. Let me know what you're excited for. Let me know what you want to see. Video games, eh? They're cool, huh? Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for clicking on this video. I hope you enjoyed. I'm just a dude trying to make stuff and earn a living off that said stuff. I'm no authority, and I'm not going to tell you how to live your life, yo, but be good to one another. Do what makes you happy. Try and remember you're not alone out there. Holy shit, did you see that there's going to be a Steven Universe movie, and it's going to be a musical, and that Chance the Rapper is helping produce it and make it? Hyped. Anyway, thanks for watching this here little video. Thanks for coming to these here parts. I just need to get drawing. Doing fan art, doing more stuff. Keep on going. Follow your dreams. Chill out, do what makes you happy. Enjoy the now, focus on the now. Have fun. You don't get to take the money with you when you're gone. So don't worry about it. It's okay. Life is but a fleeting song, a fleeting dance that we are all forced to take part in. We had no choice, but here we are. And then you find yourself talking to the camera, saying words aloud in your room. And it is bizarre, but there is someone watching, so that's alright, isn't it?